What's up, everyone? I'm CL Connolly, and today is day 14 of me reading from my disciples' Doctrine. So I'm a horror author. I write slashers. I am reading from my disciples' Doctrine, which is the Bible to my cult series. I have written a cult series. I have created my own cult. I have researched religions and cults and everything else to try to get this done. I actually started researching a lot of different religions and stuff that I had never been involved in, starting in 2016. And there's a whole story to that. And as soon as I'm done doing all of reading from my disciples' doctrine, I'll actually tell my story about why I decided to start researching other religions and renouncing, I guess you could say, my affiliation with any type of organized religion. And I do things all on my own now. So anyway, so today I'm reading the Release into the Promised Land. So this is like their funeral. So when a disciple dies, they have a release ceremony because technically they are released from the physical land and they are what is it? Something about they're released into the promised land or something like that. They're released from you know what I mean. So the promised land is their heaven. The physical land is the earth. And when they are released into the promised land, it's basically that God has taken them and, put them in heaven. Anyway, so this is the ceremony that they do at like their funeral. It's their release into the promised land. So today we are here as one of our disciples is released into the promised land. As this disciple had allowed God into their heart, they will be welcomed into the promised land just as God has told us about. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember how I did this. Okay. So if they have a connected partner, they say, while their connected partner stays behind and waits for their release, or as they reunite with their connected partner, we worship God and await for our release day. So there are two different ways that this can go. So the actual disciple, when they're released, if they had a connected partner, then it is while their connected partner stays behind, which would be whoever's left behind, and then, or if their connected partner has already been released, so then it says, as they reunite with their connected partner in the promised land. Let's see. And then we worship God and await for our release day. God will give us the strength to continue to follow him, as well as giving us the understanding as to why this disciple was chosen to leave the physical land to be released into the promised land. That's generally like an understanding of, if it's someone who's young, perhaps, why did God take this one, into the promised land so young? You know what I mean? Let's see. If anyone has any memories of this disciple they would like to share, please feel free to come up here and let us know all the good memories you have. And then you allow the disciples to speak, and then just, keep going until no one else wants to talk. It's just a little like eulogy type thing for them to go up there and say what great things they knew about that specific disciple, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, as we release this disciple from the physical land into the promised land, let's praise God for the promise of immortality. And then that's where the release prayer comes in. So the prayer that was read on the day 11, it was, I believe the release prayer was read that day. Yes, the release prayer was read that day. So it was the connection prayer. Okay, so that prayer goes with this one right there at the end. And those prayers are, they just go with it kind of thing. And I know that I've read both of them now, so I know where to edit and make it better. So when you actually get a copy of it, it's actually going to be nice. But if you have any comments that you want to share with me about what you're hearing, and just leave them in the comments below the video of whichever one that you think that needs a little bit of work. Let me know and I will take that suggestion. No problems. I am not butthurt about anything. So if you have anything harsh to say, I'm okay with that. My beta readers come back with a lot of stuff that says, this doesn't make sense. This is boring. I couldn't finish reading this because, oh my God, I get stuff like that and I expect them to send that to me. That's exactly what I want. I want harsh realities because I want to make sure that the product I get out to my readers is perfect. So I need them to tell me, how crappy is it? How crappy is it now so I can fix it for my readers? Because my problem is that when I edit in chunks. So 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to realize if I stop, did I stop mid-sentence? Because I have done that so many times where I've stopped and went, I don't know where this is going. I'm going to add a period and come back to it later. But some reason I don't. And then my beta readers are like, what the heck are you doing here? And I'm like, I don't freaking know. So anyway, so if you hear anything that you think needs suggestions on what you would rather hear, or if you think I should add some things to any of these ceremonies or prayers, let me know in the comments below. And I will see you guys tomorrow. So bye.